Aloha, kakahiaka. While we're waiting for everyone to get in and get settled, now's a good time to grab anything that you need to get comfortable, whether that's a glass of water or a cup of tea. Also, if you have items at home and you would like to smudge with me, now is a great time to gather those items. I have those items with me as well. So if you don't have them, that is okay. I will send some cleansing and positive energy your way. Aloha, Jamie. Good morning, Claudia. This morning, as we do every Monday through Friday morning, we will begin to ignite the healing within. Good morning, everybody. Sending you cleansing and positive energy of healing and peace. Aloha kakahiaka. My name is Malia, and I'm a community healer at the HIR Wellness Institute. We are a nonprofit organization that focuses on the mental health and wellness of our relatives of Turtle Island, as well as other Indigenous and underserved communities. You can join me here every Monday through Friday at 8 a.m. and also for the next few weeks, Tuesdays at 10 a.m. for our Creative Connections live video post. I want to take a moment to recognize our HIR Wellness team that is here with us this morning. Our Community Engagement and Indigenous Affairs Director, Jamie Kellycutt. Good morning, Jamie. When you do see the HIR Wellness Institute commenting this morning, that is Jamie moderating. So thank you, Jamie, for doing that this morning and every morning. Also, our occupational therapist, Claudia Meyer-Smith. Good morning, Claudia. Always fantastic to start the day with you as well. Aloha to Teresa. Let me see if there's anyone else. Good morning, Mom, Sandra. And to all of our relatives out there. For some reason, I don't always see everyone's name pop up, but I do want to say that you are welcome here. This is a safe place for you to comment, ask questions, share your insights. We can talk about our ancestral traditions, our customs, our wisdom. This is a safe place for you. So please do feel free to share. You never know who's out there who may need to hear just what it is you're asking or what it is you're saying. You may be able to help someone just by saying what it is that you're thinking or your insight. So please do feel free to comment. You do have to like and follow the page, which we do that for security reasons to keep us all safe from spam. So good morning, everyone. I would like to do a check-in to see how everyone is doing today. How are you feeling today? We're in the full moon phases according to my ancestral traditions. So I just keep staying up late. I am a natural night owl. That's actually one of my my ancestral spirit guides is the owl. So I sometimes am the brightest thinking at around 10 to 1 a.m. Good morning, Beverly. So, yeah, I'm tired this morning, but I'm feeling good. I'm just tired. Good morning, Waynette. Wonderful to see everybody. So, yes, please do feel free to let us know how you're feeling today. And to all our relatives today, if you are not feeling okay, I want to remind you, and I'll remind you every time that we meet, that it is okay not to be okay. But if you're not feeling well, please do reach out to somebody that you trust. Maybe it's a friend, a family member, or someone that you love. And you can also call our CARES Warm Line. Our CARES Warm Line is open Monday through Friday from 9 a.m. to 8 p.m. And you can call or you can text. And within 24 hours, you'll be connected to one of our CARES counselors. Our CARES counselors, I know them all personally, as does Jamie, as does Claudia. They're wonderful people who are absolutely passionate about walking alongside you on your path to wellness and self-care. They can hold space for you. They can listen to you judgment-free. They can provide you with emotional support. You will be heard. You will be respected. And they can also connect you to resources that may be helpful for you. We at the HIR Wellness Institute, we understand that sometimes healing and wellness looks like being able to lean into our relatives. This is what our founder termed and developed as community activated medicine. And community activated medicine means that sometimes the people are the medicine. And sometimes our resilience and our strength means recognizing when we need to be able to lean into others, into our village, into our relatives and caretakers, our friends and our family members. Leaning into others is not weakness, it is strength. It's being able to recognize when we need others. And that's okay. It's a good thing. Community activated medicine also means that if the people are the medicine, we have within our own hearts, our own minds, our spirits, and our bodies to do our own part of our healing as we walk on this path of life and wellness and self-care. So this morning, good morning, Teresa. Good morning, Terrell. Okay, so I'm going to just let all our relatives know. I woke up today and I start my live videos. This is how I start my day. I get my tea going and my vitamins and my water. And when I got onto Facebook to do this live post, it looks completely different, like the layout. So if I'm a little bit slow in responding, it's because it's honestly, it's kind of, I'm just getting used to the layout. So if I don't see your comments, my apologies. Maybe you can try commenting again until I get used to seeing, like, the questions and comments used to be on this side very clearly, and now they're on this side and they look different. And so anyways, my apologies for that. Terrell says, feeling tired today, having a slow start. I am right there with you, Terrell. I'm one of those people, though, when I wake up, I can't go back to sleep until bedtime. So I think I may just be tired throughout the day. I am going to try and go for a walk today and tonight. We'll see. Hopefully I can fit in. That's the way I want self-care to look for me today, one of those ways. And feel free also to share what you have in mind for today for your moments of self-care. Maybe it's a whole day. Claudia says the moon was beautiful last night. I find myself paying more attention to the moon. Me too, Claudia. Yesterday the moon was in Akua, which in Hawaii means like, in my Hawaiian ancestry, it means like God or deities. So it was a spiritual day for me. I did a lot of reflecting. Teresa says I'm good. Good to hear that, Teresa. Okay, every time we meet, there's a few things I like to do. After we smudge, we talk. We breathe, which is what I want to do now. And I'm going to prep my tea this morning with you. Now, breathing is an excellent way if you're worried, if you're anxious, if you're angry, if you're sad, if you're happy. I mean, deep breathing is always good. But if particularly, aloha Colleen, if you're feeling like whatever emotion that you're going through isn't serving you, breathing is the most immediate way to break free of that vicious kind of cycle that's happening, to dissolve those feelings and bring us to the present. They may not completely, it's going to help. It may not completely solve everything, but for a moment you can begin to ground yourself. The deep breathing is going to slow down your heart rate. It's going to allow your brain to be a little bit more still. It's going to allow you to be able to relax. So let's do some deep breathing together. I'm going to put my feet flat on the floor and my hands gently in my lap. You can also close your eyes if you want to. Good morning, Judy. It's completely optional if you want to sit, lay, or recline. This is all about you, relatives, so whatever you need in these moments, however you need it. I'm going to take a deep inhale through my nose for a count of 4. I'm going to exhale through my mouth for a count of 6. Are you ready? Here we go. Deep inhale for 4. And exhale. Deep inhale. And exhale. Deep inhale. And exhale. Let's continue to breathe as we roll those shoulders. Oftentimes we keep that tension and anxiety in our shoulders, so I like to get some movement in there to help work it out. Deep inhales, we bring the arms out to the side. And, there's my yawn. I'm rolling my wrist as I bring my arm across the body, stretching my shoulder and my upper back. Deep inhale. And exhale as we bring that arm across, rolling out the wrist. Deep inhale. And exhale as we bring that arm out directly in front of us, gently pushing down on the fingertips with the opposite hand. As we continue to breathe, we're stretching the forearm and the wrist. Now, if this doesn't feel too good for you, just do this. You don't have to do that extension. For those of you who want to continue on with the other side, hands straight out in front, gently pushing down on the fingertips. Clasping those palm fingers together, pushing the palm out, reaching up towards the ceiling, and bending from side to side as we continue to breathe. And deep breath as we push down on the elbow, stretching the tricep, and other side. Oh, that felt so good. Let's finish with the next stretch. Oh, I heard a little crack there. Gently looking from side to center, double tapping that ear towards the shoulder. And we're going to roll the chin from shoulder to shoulder. Keep it in the front. Nice and gentle here. Just working out some more tension or anything we might be feeling in the neck. And finish by looking down gently towards our lap and up towards the ceiling. Gently towards our lap and up. That felt good this morning. So every time that we meet, I do like to share part of my ancestral teachings, which is the moon that we're in, according to the Hawaiian lunar calendar. Every day, according to these ancestral Hawaiian teachings, there's a different moon every day. Interesting also, Hawaiians, our tradition, we actually have 3 weeks in a month, so they're 10-day weeks. Just a side note. But we are in that second week, which is the full moon phase. So like the first week, the first 10-day period is the growing moon phase. We call that ho'onui. And we just a few days ago got into the round moon phase, which is the full moon phase that we're in. And we call this phase poi poi. Poi poi is such an exciting time for me because it's a really wonderful period of good fishing conditions, good gardening and planting conditions. And right now we are in the actual phases, like there's 4 like full moon days, and we're in that period right now. The moon that we're in today is called Hoku. Hoku in Hawaiian also means star. It's an excellent day for fishing, an excellent day for planting, whether it be for root vegetables or corn or well, we're not in Hawaii, but it's a good day to plant bananas. So whether it's root vegetables, stalk vegetables, fruit, it's all good for all those things. It's also a good day for fishing. And for those of us who are neither gardening or fishing, that's just not part of what we do, that's okay. It's still a great day for those seeds or thoughts or goals or dreams that stay dormant in our minds, in our hearts, in our spirits until it's time, until we want to plant those seeds and give them light and solid foundation. So if you're looking for a time to start something that you've been holding off and waiting for the right time, or take action on something that you've been holding off and waiting for the right time where it feels good and you're ready, these days, yesterday, today, tomorrow, and the next day, are excellent times to do that. And in my ancestral teachings, the moon and the stars are quite literally there supporting us in our endeavors and in our goals and what we're striving to do. If you have any of your ancestral teachings or knowledge that you would like to share on this subject or any subject of self-care, please always feel free to post in the comments section. I share my ancestral teachings with you surely for the fact that it may help you. If it does serve you in any way, you can decide if you want to integrate or just try. We can learn together, we can experiment together. It's one of the things I love about self-care and the path to wellness. We can try new things. Sometimes they serve us, sometimes they don't. But no harm done. And this morning, also, I have my turmeric. I finally got turmeric yesterday. Woohoo! This is like my elixir. You know, I need to drink tea. I'm like a tea drinker. Can't drink coffee. It just makes me feel not good. But tea, I can do. And I do lots of it. And so I got my turmeric yesterday. This is a nice pretty bulb. It's not as huge as some of the bulbs that I had the last time. And then I also have some organic ginger. So organic ginger and turmeric. And I'm just going to peel them. I'm going to coin slice them. And I already have my pot boiling on the stove. So yes, part of my my self-care today, my turmeric tea, my ginger tea, being with all of you right here, right now, deep breathing, and hopefully I can fit in a walk. We'll see. I'm really looking forward to a walk. So, what do you have in mind for self-care today? Please do share. What's something that you're going to do today that's all about you and your wellness, on helping you do something that serves you, that serves your spirit, that serves your peace of mind. Because there's lots of ways wellness can look, right? We have those kind of Western traditional ways that we think of, like going to the doctor or, you know, talking to a counselor. Those are great ways. But there's other ways too. That's why I go to the moon. It's how I connect to the universe, the creator. And it's also how I connect to my customs, my culture, my ancestry. And that's very healing for me as an Indigenous woman. Judy says walking 2 miles. All right, Judy. Good for you. Hopefully the weather is beautiful. I haven't been outside yet or checked the weather, but here's my turmeric. Isn't that beautiful? It smells like the most delicious honey citrus carrot. That's what it... And as you can see, stains the fingers yellow, but makes the teeth really, really white. I will always, always, always say, I haven't always had the most white teeth, the whitest teeth. Started drinking turmeric, all of a sudden I got blingy white teeth. I don't know. Turmeric will stain everything. It'll stain your cutting board, your clothes, your fingers, but it will unstain the teeth. So if you're looking for some teeth whitening, Teresa says, weeding my garden. All right, Teresa, I'm doing it now. Starting my day with the deep breathing and stretching has become a good way for me to start focused and centered. Thank you for providing this. Thank you so much, Terrell. Thank you so much, Teresa. You're absolutely welcome. And I gotta say, thank you to all of you too, all of your relatives out there, because I'm just like you. I'm trying to just live a healthy, peaceful life with intention, with love. And honestly, since we've been doing this together for the past few months, I feel so much more at peace. I feel that I'm able to live more with more gratitude. I'm learning so much. You know, it's interesting because we often hear these things that we should do, like, oh, this is good for you, and that's good for you, and deep breathing is good for you, and exercise, all these things. But to actually live that, like to integrate that into our daily lives, has been really transformative for me. Look at this beautiful piece of ginger. The turmeric. The ginger has more of a spicy, it's a brighter smell, almost lemony kind of, where this is like a more orangey, honey spice kind of smell. They both work together or separate. Really good for digestion, really good for inflammation. Together, they taste great. They just work really well together. Claudia says, I think I need to be outside digging in the dirt. This is how I connect to spirit. I have plants to plant. Claudia, awesome. For some reason, why is digging in the dirt why is it good medicine? It's like the creator, it's almost as if the creator wants us to be in the dirt, right? I love that, when we can take moments to be within that natural cycle, that it gives us healing to live in that way. That is, the Hawaiians call it pono. Pono is like righteousness. And it's a righteous thing to be able to be out in the dirt. It gives us that connection. I love it. I don't know if I'll be in the garden today. I may just water. My garden's doing well. Maybe tomorrow I'll take us outside to the garden so I can show you. I have a little garden, little flower beds. We have a very small yard. But we have stuff out there, and I'm very proud of my little garden. Colleen says, singing a song to the water. Fortunate to have a creek in my yard. Colleen, I'm super jealous that you have a creek in your yard. That is so cool. And that is such a beautiful way, singing a song to the water. Beautiful, beautiful thing to do. For the water and for you, right? Thank you for sharing. So I got a couple more tubes here. Look at these tiny little nubs. And if you're wondering where you can get the turmeric, you can go, like, if you have fresh thyme by you, that's a good way to get it at an affordable price. I get mine at Health Hut because I like the organic, but I can't always afford the organic, so I just get what I can. Health Hut, there's a couple of them in southeastern Wisconsin if you're in Wisconsin. Whole Foods has it, but I haven't been at Whole Foods in a long time. Usually end up spending way too much money there. So this, you can see tiny little nubs. Got another little nub. Claudia says, we've all had to pause and now have the time to practice all the things we were told were good for us and we were distracted from. Yeah. If there's anything that, you know, being at home and COVID and just 2020 is such a strange, uncertain year so far, right? But one thing that it has brought us is, being able to, for some of us, not all of us, my goodness, the essential workers, you guys, my heart goes out to you. But even just having things closed kind of brings us to be home more, which may or may not be a good thing, but it has allowed us to be still in a lot of ways. And yeah, for me, I was able to start vegetables and fruit from seed, which I've always just bought them like pre-grown and then planted them already as like, but I never started from seed. And so this year I was able to start from seed. Oh, ginger juice in the eye. I got a spicy eye. Yeah. And remember, too, relatives, if you're not feeling all right, call the Cares Warm line. See, I don't have to call the Cares Warm line because I can just call. I know the counselors. I reach out to them too. That's what they're there for. Really, do call them. Talk to them. They're waiting to talk to you too. It really is a great way to just have someone to talk to, especially if you just kind of would rather just talk to somebody anonymously. You can be anonymous. You don't have to tell them who you are. You can tell them who you are. It's up to you. Yeah. Yeah, they're Cares and Warms counselors. And they're not like people in like medical coats and stuff, you know. They are counselors. But they're just like us, you know. They're not. They're people, and they're wonderful people. So call them. Another little piece of ginger. So, yeah, today the moon is there for us. It's a new day. The sun is here. We can take moments today to practice peace for ourselves, for our relatives. You know what else feels good? If you're feeling up to it. reach out to someone that you maybe haven't talked to in a while, that you haven't seen for a while. Give them a text, give them a call, inbox them. Can make their day, could make your day. That would be an awesome way to practice community activated medicine. And just to show some love and compassion for those that you love. I found lately I've been reaching out to people that I haven't spoken to in a long time. And it feels so good. So here's my bounty. So beautiful. I'm just going to cut them up into coin slices and throw them in the boiling water. Turmeric will make the tea very beautifully like orange, rich, golden, honey, amber color. The ginger tea can be light to a deep golden color too. Depends on how potent you make it. And then I also have my little shavings. I'm going to put that in my compost. And that's a great way to start the day. Thank you so much for spending the morning with me. I'm so happy to spend the morning with you. I look forward to this time every day. I want to say mahalo nui loa. Thank you so much. Malama pono I kokino. Take good care of your body. Whether that be here, here, here. Aloha nui. Lots of big love to you all. Before we go, there is a community survey that's linked to this video. It's completely anonymous, and it's asked just a few questions. If you could please take a moment to fill out that community survey. The purpose of it is for us to understand how best to serve you. So please do take a moment to fill it out. Ahui ho aku no. I'll see you tomorrow, and also make sure to check out our updated summer schedule on our page. We have lots of beautiful programs that happen throughout the week. I'm not the only one doing these videos. We have people of different nations. We have people with different things that they do. We have Zen Tangle, Creative Connections. Jamie does a beautiful program on Friday for our wellness weekends. So please do check it out. Be safe. Take care of you. Much love. Aloha.